London's Daily Telegraph did something that some journalists working for the company were not too fond of. Apparently, they came to work one day and they noticed that there were monitoring devices placed underneath their desks. And of course, the journalists wanted to know why the hell this is happening. Why are we being monitored? So apparently, they found out after some investigative Google work that the reporters learned that the Occupy branded boxes were actually motion detecting devices. Following the workers' discovery, the newspaper emailed the staff to let them know that yes, their desk time is now being monitored. Now, the higher ups at the Telegraph, the Daily Telegraph, basically responded to the complaints by saying, no, this isn't about keeping an eye on you. This is not about Big Brother watching you. This is about making sure that we focus on energy efficiency. So if you're not at your desk, then maybe we won't use, our heating system, or we won't use the lights. We'll automatically shut those things off. Those are the claims that they're making. But the journalists feel very differently about it. Now, the monitors are meant to help with the company. This is the statement from the executives at the publication. The monitors are meant to help the company save money and resources by reducing the amount of power we consume for heating, lighting, and cooling the building at times of low usage.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Then they came up with a lot of different excuses. Oh, no, we were just going to keep them on there for 4 weeks to see, the energy ebb and flow for efficiency and stuff. We're going to take them out anyway. We planned to take them out. And then people were super pissed. And then journalist organizations started to complain, like the UK's National Union of Journalists. Mm-hmm. And they're like, we meant we're taking them out right away. Yeah, that's what we meant.
Yeah,
Let's remove them.
They did end up removing them, which is good. And they did release a statement to their employees saying, we will be looking at alternative ways to gather the environmental sustainability data we need, and we'll keep staff in touch with any new proposals. I don't believe them either. I think this was about, making sure that their journalists are at work doing their jobs. I think a good way of determining whether or not your journalists are doing their jobs is whether or not they meet their deadlines, whether or not their pieces are good, do they fact check. I mean, there are very simple ways that you can ensure that your employees are doing their jobs. Having motion detectors placed under their desks without warning them ahead of time, not the best way if you ask me.
Yeah. And you couldn't even place something else there to trick the detectors because it also monitors heat that comes off a human body, not just motion, right? So I hate this, and I'm an employer here at TYT. I'm the boss, not a big deal, okay? But I would hate doing this to employees. And when I was an employee, I don't know why, but it was my pet peeve. Like, stop looking over my shoulder. I got it, dude. I'm an adult. I'm working. I don't need you to come and go. Right?
Yeah, I mean, at other places that I worked, I hated when I was sitting at my desk watching porn, and then somebody would come and give me a hard time about it. I'm getting my work done. Let me have a little fun.
Yeah.
Okay?
To me, the only thing that matters, and it does matter, and we all got to be professionals. We all got to do our jobs, right? But the bottom line is the results. So I don't care if, no, go sit your ass back down on the chair. Sit your ass back down. I don't need to be your parent, right? And don't treat your employees like they're children, right? Mm-hmm. So give them responsibilities. Treat them like adults, and some of them do the job, some of them don't. That's a reality, yes, okay? But you don't need to track every motion of this. Where'd you go? Oh, you were in the bathroom too long. Noted it for the record. Oh, lunch. He stayed an hour and 15 minutes for lunch. Noted for the record. Get off our ass, man. Get off our ass. Especially if you're at a paper, the Daily Telegraph, and then you're going to spy in on your own employees. No, not buying it that it was for energy efficiency. If it was for energy efficiency, you could have placed it on the walls, in so many different places. You happen to place it at all the desks, the individual desks. No, it was to track your employees, and it was a horrible move, and I'm glad you got busted on it, and I'm glad that you've now backpedaled out of it.
Yeah, you're a pretty good boss.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, you're not on our asses all the time, and that's good.
Maybe I should be more.
But I mean, I am a really good employee, so maybe he just realizes he doesn't need to be on my ass. Jesus, let's order some of those boxes.